Right, well, last month, a local woman celebrated her one-year wedding anniversary, but it's her mother-in-law who's celebrating the fact that her son found a perfect match, literally.
That's because Abby Sladek is going to donate a kidney to her mother-in-law, and they're scheduled to go into surgery today. Janice Allen has more on their story.
He waited a long time before he found the right girl, and he did. He found her.
It was 2012 when fate brought Abby Sloan and Neil Sladek together.
We were in the right place at the right time.
Abby saying she felt an instant connection, sparks. Neil popped the question just 2 years later.
Just looking back on it, I know it was meant to be.
Meant to be. A perfect match for Neil, and as it turns out, a perfect match for her mother-in-law, Cheryl, who's desperately in need of a new kidney.
I knew that she was a great person. I didn't know how kind and giving she was until this.
You see, Cheryl became very sick about a year after the two started dating. A rare autoimmune disease called good pasture syndrome basically wiped out her kidneys. She spent 12 hours a week on dialysis for nearly 3 years now. And even though Cheryl never asked, this past December, just 6 months after saying I do, Abby began considering donating one of her kidneys.
Right from the very first, Abby said, you know, I'll be tested, but I never thought she would match me. Never.
But against all odds, they passed the first test, matching blood types, both A positive.
I'm still ready to go forward if you are.
If you are, I am.
And then there were more tests, and turns out that we were a 5 out of 6 antigen match, which basically is one of the best matches that you can have. The doctor actually thought that we were biological mother and daughter.
I was so thrilled. I started crying. It's just a wonderful thing. And really, until it's given to you, you have no idea what a gift of life it is.
Abby will be giving that gift, sharing her spare on July 18th at Mercy Health St. Mary's.
It's just surreal, I guess, to be able to give to someone. Really doesn't seem real. But she would do the same thing for me, so there's no question that it's supposed to happen. And
supposed to happen, like Neil finding the love of his life without even knowing she would be the one to save Cheryl's life.
No words that can really say thank you enough. You know, it's, as I said, it's giving me my life back. You know, it's, so how can you say thank you enough to somebody for giving you your life back? How can you do that?
Cheryl now looking forward to extra time with her grand and great-grandchildren, and something she hasn't been able to do on dialysis, travel down Route 66. Both women leaning on each other and their faith as they prepare for surgery, taking comfort in something that seems so meant to be.
my hope is that at least one other person will be inspired to give and see that it's not so scary. I have no doubts that God's going to take care of us, and if He made it that we were a match, then He's going to see it through and make it the rest of the way.
In Norton Shores, Janice Allen, Fox 17 News.
How about that?
That is incredible.
Well, Abby is blogging about her experience, hoping others will consider becoming a donor. We have a link at fox17online.com. We wish both of them very well as they head into surgery today.
Look forward to an update as well.